Okay. We're going to turn it up a little bit. Let's hope we can play now. Okay. I'm catching up. Buffering. Buffering. Come up. Okay, so I'm guessing that's gonna catch up. So no, yeah, I started, so I got pretty far. The vehicle you saw on the picture is, how far I got last time. I got reset because I left it for like literally like 7 days. I haven't played for 7 days, and I think it got deleted because I didn't, update the currency. I didn't update the currency that I needed to do it. So anyway, let's go here. Let's go to the vehicle and let's do this. So it deleted everything like vehicles and stuff like that. But you can manage it super easily. You just need to get these things that are fairly cheap to get that can save your base for you basically. So let's so I am trying to get into this inventory. So if I go here and into the inventory, so I need some tools. So you start with some stuff. So anyway, let's some basic stuff. So let's go to hand drill. So let's get these hand drills out. So I need to swap all these. I think it's this one. So which one is it? So inventory, this one, and can we reach where we need to reach, which is this one? Okay, so I'm trying to get rid of this right now. I'm trying to pull this drill out my inventory. So let's see if we can put it inside this. So okay, it won't go in there. So let's put it in here. Let's put these tools in here. That one. Hello, I thought I heard someone talk. Put this one. Put this one. Grab this. Now let's go get the tools. So the tools that we actually need are this one. Okay, I can't get it to the inventory, so we need to get into that inventory of that thing to actually get to this, to actually get it started. So there we go. Let's go here. So I'm having to get it through here. So we go this. So this drill, this drill, and a blowtorch. So let's so drill there. There we go, and we should be able to start on this game. So let's go get this bag. As this is a money bag. It's gonna be a bit of money. I need to also make it around the map to where our home used to be. And we got some stuff marked out there that we will be using, the iron ores, the iron mines or whatever. So let's see if we can get down there and use them so get down there and thingy. So we need to build some wheels on this thing. The only problem is that it's pretty deep. So I need to turn up people's volume. I don't know if I hear another player talking right now. So music volume, voice chat is 100%. Enable voice chat, push to talk. Push to talk's on. Okay, it's me. Okay, it was me. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. So let's turn that down a little bit, so I don't hear too much playback. But we do want it on, just a little bit, so I can hear it. So okay, let's build some wheels on this thing and let's get it moving, so we can actually start going somewhere in this game. We need to make it across the map, so we need to make it possibly. So trader up there. Okay, we need to make it 11 kilometers across the map. So let's build let's put some wheels on this thing and let's get it moving. So let's shave this down a little bit. Just want to shave this. And the really cool thing about this game, you can literally build anything. You can build anything you want. Basically. So this starter vehicle, I want to try turn it into something. I'd use blueprints, but I think blueprints are disabled on the server, which is, reasonable, as so you can't just spam the same thing over and over again. So I can live with it. As it's a rule that does kind of make sense. So how low this is off the ground is our only problem. Is just getting it higher off the ground, so we don't have to, so we don't struggle as much as we do. So let's put some blocks on this thing. So let's get some steel out. Some steel so we can start building on this thing. So we go, let's go to here, let's go to the steels. So this stuff, about 80 steel should be enough for this small build we'll do. There we go. There we go. So that sticks out a bit. Let's stick this one out a little bit. So that one, this one, and this one. This one. Okay, so there we go. Let's blow torch this all together and make it a final block. So a bit like 7th Days to Die. We're gonna do this one. Let's build him more here. So I was gonna build more here, but okay. So we're grinding this one. These corners, so we can actually fit this on. There we go. Now we just need some wheels. Hopefully some big ones as well. So let's dig a bit into this ground so it's got enough room to actually spawn in. As you know, sometimes the wheels can be a bit awkward to fit on because they need a lot of room to be deployed in the first place. So that side should be okay. So now we've just got to do this side wherever we're going to put the wheels. So let's do this. So that, grind this one. Let's build outwards. There we go. Build outwards there. Build outwards here. There we go. Here. Build outwards here. There. Here. And there we go. Now we just need wheels to put on this thing, a left and a right. Once we get this steel up. Last time I made it super long so we wouldn't fall into ditches and get stuck, which you know should be a thing I incorporate this time truly as well to make sure we do super well so we don't get stuck in the ground. So there we go. Let's dig this down a bit more. We've got to be super careful because we dig the littlest bit into that ship, it will roll over, and you know we'll have an upside down ship that we won't be able to get back up. So we've got to be super careful with this. So let's get the wheels on this thing. So here we go. Let's go here. So we are looking for wheels now. So there we go. So we get the wheels on this one. So let's go here. Let's get wheels. So we want wheel suspension, the 5 ones, as they're the bigger ones. So left. Where's that one? Not that one, this one. This one. Just getting some money out of my pocket. What's the key? Key in my pocket, making me itch. Okay, so let's so our face should be on the thingy as well. So I'm gonna put our face up right now. There we go. Let's go on this. So my face is definitely on this thing. I don't know why it's not up on the thingy on the actual stream itself, which is super weird. Why isn't that thing up? It usually works. So let's try to get this face up. For some reason it's not showing. I've got it up on there. It's definitely okay. So let's do this. Maybe that'll work. Now my okay. There we go. Does this work now? Let's have a look. So I can't see until the stream catches up. So let's go back on Space Engineers and let's get these wheels on while the stream catches up to where I need to check if my face comes onto the stream. So okay, let's go wheels. So left wheel, we need a right wheel. So right wheel here. So right wheel. There we go, right wheel. Okay, these are definitely the wheels we're looking for. So we need okay, took the wrong wheel. As sometimes it does that for whatever reason. So let's go right wheel. So right wheel. This one is the one we want. Now we've got the wheels we want. Let's shove these on the vehicle. So we might want to. So we want these as low as we can get them, so the vehicle don't scratch across the floor in that awkward way. Let's dig this down a bit more. And if we could put about a block or two lower than the thingy, it would really help. So let's try and get this a block lower. We do this, 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 this. Also need to be careful you don't roll over, which I really hope it's on. I really hope it's locked to the ground right now, so it don't fall over. So okay, let's do this. So let's get the wheels on. So when I put this wheel, it might fall over, which I really hope it don't. So there we go. Wheels. So I might go for the left one first, just to probably help it weight out a little bit. So the weight's right. Okay, so this is digging a bit. And you can see why, because the wheels are spawning unless there's enough room. Let's do this. So I don't want to make the holes too deep, because if the holes get too deep, I won't be able to I won't be able to so left. So left. So this is the right. So I need the left. So this one. Let's flip this around. So let's try to pull it on the end. So these wheels kind of line up funnily. But we'll put it on the end like this, because the longer it is, the better, most likely. So that's that wheel done. Let's get this wheel in. So left. Okay, so did I just put left on there? If this left, this is wrong. Okay, left. Okay, that is left. This is right. So we need the right now. This is that I selected the same wheel. So there we go. So this, so right. I think we want it one lower. I might have to flip this around as well. Like that. There we go. So that's 2 wheels done. 2 at the front now. So 2 out of the front. So it's just damn. Actually, this is a bit lower than it should be. As that's the height. The front bit's higher than the lower bit. Than this bit. So let's build it at 1 higher then. So I'm looking at this. We need it as low as we can. Truly. We need that as low as we can, so we can actually. So I think it's 1 lower. So we might have to build this like 2 lower, possibly. Oh, actually, it's on the. Is that same? Yeah, is that height? Is that right height? Actually, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 1 higher, maybe. Okay, it's on the right height. I think it's on the right height. Okay, so let's do this. Should be on the right height. So let's so right, so left, so right. So this is the right. So let's place it there. But I'll dig a bit deeper to do this. Okay, let's chuck this ore out. Which I really love for the way we can chuck the ore out and just get rid of it when it's a nuisance. So let's do this. Let's chuck all this ore out. There we go. And this rolls like that, which is super awesome about this game. So let's get this, dig a bit deeper without sinking the whole ship, hopefully, and let's do this. So let's shave this thing off. And the super cool thing, you get to salvage stuff in this game as well. If you find items and if you find stuff, random, abandoned stuff, you can easily recycle it super easily, and you get most of the resources back with this server. There we go. And hopefully that's the same. So is this the same? Does it pop out enough? Which I think it's got to pop out by 1. So let's build this. So there we go. We'll do this. There's the wheels. So left, so right. This one, right. Sticks out by one. There we go. Put this here. There we go. This. Build these up. And we've got the final wheel to do right now. So let's so we build this out by one on this side. Let's do this. So we want to build this out by one. Here we go. 1, 2. So 2 out. So this one might be wrong actually. It's not low enough. So this one might need lowering by 1 as well. So let's come shave this one off. So that needs lowering by 1. So let's lower this one by 1. So we need right. So we're doing both at the same time. So both sides. Here we go. So this one, let's go to this. So this side, and that's low enough. It's just if it's gonna spawn a wheel in. Okay, didn't. Let's dig this out. There we go. Now let's shave this. So we need so let's check this. So left wheels, we need left wheels on this side. There we go. So left. Okay, still needs to be a bit deeper, dug. So I was making sure not to hit them wheels. There we go. So let's shave this down. So 6. There we go. That's one wheel done, and this is the last wheel done right here. And that says we can now finally drive across this landscape. We need a few engines and stuff, a few other parts, but the most of it, the hard bit's done for getting this vehicle mobile. And let's get the resources out. So we lost a lot of resources last time once we lost our vehicle. So let's start the vehicle out. Let's put some thingies on it so we don't. Let's put some time in it so we don't lose this vehicle. So we should have some time things. I'm gonna put max time on it, as much time as I can, straight into it so we can get this working. So let's go to these grid cores is what we need. So we grab all the grid cores. So the grid cores is what saves the ship so we don't get deleted. You know, by the wipe up of the server. There we go. There we go. We've got one down there to make it to base, to back to base where we were last time. So let's so that's done. Let's drop this ice. We need wheels, we need components, and we need motors, I think. So what do we need? We need steel plates, motors, steel tubes, construction comp. So there we go. So large tubes. Should be large tubes in there. Here they are. Some large tubes. Construction comp. Loads of steel. I think there's one more item, which I can't remember what it was. Construction comp, steel plant. Okay, so steel. They put the steel plates twice. It looks like. So let's do as much as this as we can. Okay, well, this middle bit, are small tubes and motors, just like I said. Just like I originally thought as well. So motors, small tubes. There we go. Okay, so that's done. Another wheel done. And I think that's it. We have our first vehicle made. We may want to shave these legs off, and we should be able to drive this thing. We just need so as well we need an engine. So let's get a hydrogen engine on this thing. So let's build this a bit longer. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Energy low.
Okay, so the good thing about this, so the good thing about this, we get to use the mystery crates. You get mystery crates every 10 minutes, and you get to use them. They give you useful items. So let's start using them. Mystery, and mystery, which Palladium's really good. Mystery. So it'd be nice if we got thingies. So with vehicle, 2 components. Let's see what we got. Get these, so not them. These things are good. Power cores is what I needed. That's power cores. So let's build an engine on this thing. So production. So let's go here. Let's go the power. So production. So engine is what we need. So ice hydrogen engine. So which one can we make? We've got 6 power cores, so we might be able to make this one. So let's make this level 2 engine, level 1 engine. How much do these cost to make? Components required. Okay, so here we go. Let's get this engine on. So I put it here. Engine on. Okay, so this. Computer power cell, construction comp, steel plates. So I need a few computers. So down, where is this engineer thing that I use? Is it this one? Okay, here we go. So let's so we need steel plates, power cells, steel plates, power cells, computer and construction comp. So computer and construction comp. So construction comp. Construction comp and computers. There we go. And that's all that done. We've got the engine. Let's go get some ice so we can make the fuel cells, so we can actually drive this thing, to fuel this thing. So let's turn the TV up so I can actually hear it as well, because I cannot hear much. Let's just check my volume. Volume's super low. There we go. We've turned this thing up. We can now hear it. Okay, so we need to so now we've created this, we've now ready to get this vehicle running. So get the ice, put it in this constructioner, and we should be able to construct some stuff, some fuel cells. So let's go construction, let's go production. Let's make some fuel cells. We'll make some of these as well at the same time. So disassembler, assembler, so assembler, and then we need this thing. We'll make as many fuel cells as we can. We'll keep filling it with ice because we need these fuel cells to power this vehicle. So if we put this ice in the machine, I think it'll auto draw it out and use it all. As you know, you can use some really interesting conveyor bolts on this game as well, which is super cool. So I guess the only thing we've got to do is shave these legs off, and then we may be ready to go. So I'm just checking these holes. Is this thing low enough as well? Can I go for a bigger thing? So you know the thing is that this is a really high, really thingy low, really low hang. But I can delete a little bit of this. Okay, I'm out of fuel. To get a fuel back, we need to go back to the vehicle and sit down in the seat. We're getting enough energy back. We've got 16 energy, 24 energy, and the blizzards came through, and the blizzards now destroying this thing, destroying this you know, the planet, I guess. Massive blizzard in the snow. So I might build these wheels lower, so we've got so much clearance. So I should really build these like 3 lower if I could. If I could build these 3 lower, I probably should. Because you know the clearance is super useful to just, you know, to make it so we don't hit the floor. Hey, do my shoes glow? I think I got glowing shoes, which is super awesome. So let's start digging this out. So we need it here. So this, 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 this. There we go. Okay, so let's grind this down. Alright, loads. Okay, so there we go. So I need to be careful going that way because we made this green one. The green one is the one that matters. So okay, let's see if we can build a wheel on this now. So we'll do the other side and then we'll build the wheels, as then we don't have to get them out so much.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
There we go. So this back wheel. So we need it possibly this, this. Okay, so here we go. So we may need this one lower or one forwarder like that. So I think it might have to be one lower. Okay, that's it. That's enough. Let's build this up. Let's put more of these on. There we go. Do the same to the other one, the one at the front. Put it one forwarder. So yeah, building things in this game takes a long time, but you can build what you want, which is really awesome about it. Build how you want, build how it looks. Put some thrusters on it. Put thrusters where you want truly as well. is another thing you can do. So let's or engines or thrusters or wheels, wherever you want to put them. So let's check this out. Okay, so I think that's right. So we need to get wheels in this thing. So can we fit 2 wheels in this thing? So I'm gonna lower this down a little bit. Now we just need the wheels, so left, so right wheels here. So we go, right wheel. So one of these wheels are meant to go sideways. I don't know if I'm putting them on wrong. Okay, let's try this. So this is probably not going to work because it's in the ground right here. So let's mine this out.
Energy low.
Okay, so here we go. Let's put this down. It's the right wheel. We'll put it on the back. There we go. I just got radio comp from that. Very strange to get from a wheel, radio comp. Okay, so let's or construction comp it might have been, I guess. So here we go, one wheel's done. Let's dig this wheel down more.
Energy critical.
There we go, let's put this wheel on. So this wheel right at the front. There we go. Okay, this needs digging out more. Where was it? There might be the distance of the wheel, I guess. And this side here. These glow boots really hold power because I can really see where I'm digging. So they're really awesome. You can unlock this stuff in the game as you're playing. You can find unlockables as you're playing from the airdrops that come down, which are super cool and super interesting. They are just random airdrops that come down, and you're able to loot them and stuff like that when they do fall to the ground, fall to earth. Different kind of signals and different kind of inventories they have. There we go. Let's
Inventory full.
So left, right. There we go. No, we still can't build this wheel. So where is it that's stopping us? Let's have a look at this. Okay, so it might just be deeper that we need it. This bit. There we go. Let's try it now. Okay, we still ain't got it, so let's go this way.
Inventory full.
Okay, so let's rotate this around and so it's just gonna go in the hole or what? Okay, so there. That was about right. Okay, still not right. We still have to dig deeper. This thing's inside a crater. We'll have to build a base to drive it off to make sure we can get it out of this crater thing that we built.
Inventory full.
So let's try this. There we go. Now this should fit, I believe. So is this opposite? There we go. There we go. We finally got it working. So motors, steel plates, and small tubes and large tubes. So steel plates, small tubes, and large tubes. So steel plates, motors, large tubes. Okay, I can't get. Okay, we've got too much ice. So let's actually grab this ice. Let's shove it in the vehicle itself, as we may be able to make more fuel rods with them. Let's go to production. Let's keep making these fuel rods as we need them anyway. So that's done. Let's get more stuff out. So we need to put some of this stuff away. So the coolant and stuff. So coolant. Robotics, these. Which are weighing us down. So we need large steel tubes and we need other steel tubes to the little ones. There we go. So there you go. That's about the right size, I guess. Looks the right size. So we need to do the other side, and we'll be off. And then we've got a rover deep enough to truly not drag across the floor, as that was our main problem with the other one. So this is an improvement from the last vehicle I made. Got a vehicle that don't drag across the floor. You know, with the new upgrade, with what we're doing right now, as you know, it gets super thing. You think it's got clearance and the wheels kind of suspension in, as these are suspension wheels as well. So these wheels should be a lot easier, as they are higher up, and it's the opposite angle.
Low.
The angle's not steep down into the ground. There we go. There we go. Let's start figuring this one out. So down, they come out one. So what is that on the third one? We are out of energy, or low energy, so let's sit down. Let's get the engine running as well, so we can keep power.
Energy critical.
So energy, ice, and let's put it in the engine. Start this engine up. Okay, so there we go. Let's so it's just this side and this side. So let's go one down. One down,
No energy.
one across, one down, one across. I think I'll go one more down and one more across to get this working. Like that, possibly. Let's have a look. I think that's right. and then we do that on the back side. So okay, let's do this. Let's get this wheel out. So left wheel, I believe. So left, so right. So this should be, so left, right on the back like that. Perfect, that's that one done. Final wheel. So let's put these together, and then we've got a final wheel, which is super cool. So we are low energy, so let's start on this thing. Ah, my skin's a bit itchy. Arms itchy. Ah. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I've got one more wheel to do. This wheel. So did we charge up our energy? Our energy is now maxed out on the energy. Let's do this. Grind down these wheels. And let's do this last wheel the same to this one. So I think we came out. So you get a jetpack as well, which is super awesome for building, but it does run out of fuel, so you have to refuel the jetpack as well. So we are coming out one more. So lower. So let's go here, let's go to this one, and the cross, down one, so this one down, then so it needs to go down two, and then come out by one. Down another. So down that, and then down by one more, and out by one. Down and out. There we go. So let's turn the lights on. We can actually have these lights on, which are super cool as well. So let's open these up, or let's put something there to make this make a bit more sense. Maybe we could put a snow plow on or something for, you know, a bit of fun. But okay, so let's so here and there. Okay, so now we just need to put the wheel on. Let's dig this down. So it's just releasing this vehicle, which I might build a little base for it, or some, you know, just to drive off, so we can drive off. So let's get the wheels out. So we're looking for this one, and the scariest thing, you can lose this vehicle just as quick as you, just as you know, just as quick as you make it, you can lose it instantly. So it's super hard. You need to be super careful when driving, when it does come to it, when we get to it. So let's look at this. This is too close for comfort. As I said, we won't spawn in once again. There we go. Now we do this, and that should be done. There we go. Put these wheels on, and that's it. I think all the wheels are done except for this one. There we go. Should be everything though. Now we've got the engine, we've got the fuel, so we should be able to drive this thing hopefully now. You know, we could have drove it earlier, but we decided to make it a bit bigger because it gets super hard to drive sometimes. It's too low to the ground, so we actually might be able to keep. We should lose the legs, I guess. So let's start losing these legs. So also I need to start thinking how we're gonna get it out of this thingy. So it can be super hard to get out of the holes. I've had so many defeats when I've been stuck in a hole. So you know it's super hard to do this. Well, let's start digging a path for this to come out nicely. And the problem is, the more I dig, the more of a problem I'm gonna have, truly, when I think about it. Because you know that deeper is gonna fall into the hole. So I'm thinking about building a base now. So let's say if I do this, so this. So if I do this, then I should be able to, like that. So I was hoping to build just a little bit. So if I get all this stuff out there, will it let me build more? There, throw this out. Let's go into this thing. Grab all this snow, because as soon as we grab this snow we might be able to build more, and then it will be super easy to come out. As you know, you really don't want to be in the hole in this game, as it gets really difficult to get out of it.
Energy low.
There we go. That should be perfect. Let's hope this don't clip in some way, in a bad way. Okay, so let's get this thing. Let's go here. Let's go to the steel plates. There we go. That's one of them done, and let's do this one. There we go. That looks perfect. Let's see if we can build off it to get this out as much as possible. As you know, that it can be nightmarish to go into a hole and you can't get back out.
Energy
You know, I've tried. I spent 3 hours trying to dig a thing out of a hole and I couldn't get it out. I had to abandon the vehicle after. Okay, here we go. Let's grab more steel. Grab these fuel things. Maybe we can't get them. Okay, there we go. So can we build some here? There we go. Build this one. So that I can get lower. So we might be able to leave this one as it is. Hopefully. Let's try to build this one. So I could dig downwards. So I'm not going to dig any bigger, as that's the thing we want to avoid doing. So let's okay, what is wrong with this? Why can't I build this? Do we not have steel on this? So steel plates, we've done all the steel, so it must just be thinking. Okay, so we're maybe ready to release this vehicle now from it being stuck in the hole. So let's do this. So landing gear. As soon as we mine this thing, it's going to fall. Okay, we are out of energy again. I was playing Tarkov yesterday. I got carried away by Tarkov. The last 2 days I've been playing that, which you know is really good fun, or has been really good fun. So there we go. Let's so we should be able to release this vehicle now, hopefully, finally. So I should think about doing this bottom bit at the bottom, because you know it can be problematic. As we lose this, we may fall deeper into the hole. So let's grind this off. I'd grind the battery off. I think it holds a battery in here, so I really don't want to grind the thingy box, the cargo box. In the middle, the yellow bit's a cargo box. So let's make sure this is repairable. Good, it is, and let's grind this down. So let's go to the other side and let's get this started. There we go. Go right into this hole. Ah, my legs. Itchy leg. Just being super careful that we don't grind anything we don't want to. And there we go. And now that clears it out for a bit more. We'll grind this one. I kind of got, so I'm just hoping it don't fall over as well on its side. So should I put like a thing sticking out a little bit? A bit of, you know, just these planks, these normal ones. So the wheels. Okay, let's try it. Let's just shake this one off. There we go. The vehicle's finally in its hole. We've separated the vehicle. We need to make a control seat for it as well. It's the last thing. So let's grind this away. So there we go, grinded away. Let's get this wheel. There we go. Let's make a control seat. So the final thing we need is just a control seat, and we'll be off on this vehicle. This thing and this control seat allows you to control the vehicle basically. Counts as the actual drivable seat. That was a passenger seat, so we needed to get rid of that to make this control seat. Brilliant, we should be able to drive now. This is it. Let's have a look how much clearance we've got. We've got a decent amount of clearance. And so let's check this side. Damn, I didn't do this side, but then it's okay because so let's try this. Do we have enough speed to get out of this hole? We don't, it seems. So I need to really think how to get this out of this hole. So these, damn. Okay, I'm already teleporting around. Okay, so let's dig this bit down, as this bit's gonna definitely stop us from going anywhere in the first place. There we go. Okay, so these wheels are a bit awkward here. Maybe actually, I went out instead of going invert this, so it comes outwards more than downwards at the end, as that would have been a better design for the wheels. There we go. I really hope we can get out of this. We'll shake this a little bit here, downwards a little bit. Gonna shave this down a bit as well because it's a bit too much of a hill. There we go. Hopefully we can get out of this now. Let's try it. Okay, we're slowly getting up. So we can go third person as well to watch this, how it's playing out. So with front wheel, if we do that front wheel, we may be okay. We've got the connection at the back there as well. So let's do these both parts. Right here, this connection bit. So connection bit there and this bit at the front. I think it was a high wheel, this one. I was struggling, so let's see if we can get this a little bit lower. So this is going to definitely need shaping this bit. This bit's super steep. So this bit right here. There we go. Oh, brilliant. Let's get into the seat. There we go. Go, go, go. Rah. Okay, so some of it is just slightly slowing us down. Let's try and gain more speed. Forward. Is it a tree now? So what is hitting? So this right wheel might be too. So let's try this right wheel. Or this left wheel. So this one, maybe too steep. Okay, so let's go here. Can we drive now? Go, go, go. Oh, we're making it. So I could build a ramp here on the thingy out of the materials as well. It seems to get up there, but it's not. So I do have something on the right wheel. So can I turn more like this? We've got the blockage there with the back wheel. There we go. Get back into our vehicle. Let's try this again. Come on, just that littlest bit. Let's go this way again, and let's go backwards this way. This way. Okay, these are things that embankments are still too steep, which is kind of insane because you know we can't really lower this by much. That's the problem. And I don't want to go any deeper than we already are, because that'll cause a bigger problem. So let's try this. This one seems smoothed out enough until this part, where I chopped down this tree. There we go. Okay, we go. Let's go here. Go, go, go. So I don't know if it's underneath the vehicle now that's scratching, and it's right there at the back wheel. Let's see if we can sort that back wheel out. There we go. Let's try again. Let's hope this is the final one. And you know what I mean? You think it's going to be easy, and it's the biggest nightmare to do this, to get them out these little holes that they do get stuck in. As it's already took us probably like 20 minutes to do this. Come on. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. So what is stopping us now? You know, we might be able to do it with a powerful engine as well. Or powerful engine. Okay, that wheel looked horrible how it spun. You know, broken legs. It's like a broken leg at the way it spun. It spun so nastily. Come on. So what is actually stopping us? Is it this hill? So this little hill here? Possibly. There we go. So we've made this probably this almost the same size. That should be it, I guess. This side here probably needs a better way to get out as well. There we go. Let's try it again. And there we go. We're finally out. Ooh, finally. Woo. Okay, let's go driving. We need to get out of here. So there's one thing we do want is an oil detector before we leave. Okay, brakes. Down the brakes. Okay, there we go. So let's make an oil detector as well. So let's an oil detector. So let's go into the thingy that we can create stuff from. And let's get everything we need for our oil detector. So we got more ice as well. So let's go here. Let's put the ice in. And now, so oil detector. So we need oil detector comp if we have any. So this thing, and that should be it. Should be able to make this oil detector. So production. So this. So oil detector type 2. We've got basic oil detector right there. So I'm wondering if we can make a better oil detector, right? So 50 meters maximum range. As I had the detector type 2, but I don't know if we can make it even better one. Is what I'm quickly checking right here. So store super heavy. Basic oil detector. Oh, okay, we'll do this one. It's 100 meters. So let's do that one as it's 100 meters. Which I think was better than the other one we had last time, which is really good that I did this check. Because, you know, we found the actual better oil detector than the last one. The last one only went 50 meters, half of the way of this one. So let's put this on here. Like this. There we go. Brilliant. Oil detector made. We can now see the oils. And let's drive. Okay, so did I put Morgan? I did. Okay, so we've got this unknown signal as well that we could go to. But we're head home. So we need to head 11 kilometers home. Oh, we found medium iron ore. There's iron ore here as well, right there. Which is, you know, it's a deposit. Another iron ore I just saw. Let's go grab this thingy. And this is what I mean about this game. It's really asking you to make whatever you want. You know, look how fast this vehicle is with the starter thing. The starter vehicle I got, I managed to transform it into a vehicle. And it's got all the stuff in it. So let's grab these things. I need to be careful because the last time I lost my vehicle, it fell into a massive hole. And look at that thing, it's already driving off. So there is parking brakes in this game, so I can easily turn this off and easily sort this out. I just forget to press it a lot of the time. There we go. Let's go back. Okay, so let's go home. Let's go ahead and home. Let's get home first, and then we'll do the rest. So another thing you can do in this game is save everything. Save the progress. So here we go. Is it this? Okay, so here we go. This is the vehicles we had before. So we're going to save another one. So let's so rename. And that's it. We managed to save this, which means you can then spawn these things in your solo world and stuff, and do stuff like that. So, you know, being able to save your progress means you lost completely nothing when you made it, because you're able to then save it and respawn it in wherever you want, in single player, multiplayer, if the server allows for it, which I think the server don't allow for it. I think is what I've seen so far. I haven't done much trying because I don't know. I don't know the bots to try it truly, but yeah, I guess apart from that, it's really, you know, top quality stuff. So oh, we got silicone. We've never had this silicone before. I've never found a silicone mine, and this is amazing. I am so happy to find this. So we could actually build a base here, as we never had silicone. We know where to find iron as well already, but we couldn't find any silicone. So I'm wondering why this thing ain't got any brakes as well. 'Cause I'm sure it had like some brakes at least. It likes to just drive infinitely. So let's look for the silicone mine. So where is the silicone mine? Here it is. 25 meters. So okay, let's do this. Let's possibly build a base. So there we go. As you know, I was looking for mines last time I was playing, and I couldn't find anything else than the iron. So let's get loads of steel out. We need loads and loads of steel for building bases. If we're going to build it any great size at all. So we lost all our resources. We had titanium. We had loads of these. We had like 50 of most of the things, which meant that we could build a lot of the things. In small amounts. But and we were there for 4 days as well, or 5 days, trying to play that save. But here we go. Let's try and get these out. So I'm trying to get these out. So we've got 2,000 metal out. Let's build this base. So I just need like a square that's big enough that way and big enough this way. So this way. So one more. As you know, the base components can be quite big, so you do need a bit of room for the base. So I should probably build this like 3 more outwards in each direction. And there we go. Let's grind this down and let's get this. So let's put a bit more. So like 4 more this way, just to make the base long enough. These are super expensive as well. They cost 20 metal each, but it's worth having the base, so we can really make some stuff. The assembler and the refinery to refine it with. I'm so happy to have the better ore detector, as the last one only did 50 meters, which really sucked about it. Which is already a massive bonus. 50 to double the size, I guess. Which I just didn't notice it was a problem. I just I skipped through it, got the ore detector too, but the small one's actually better, I guess. So we've got 2,000 metal on us. I wonder how much this is going to come up to. And you can, really cool thing, you can use conveyor bolts and stuff like that. A combination of manufacturing stuff to truly do well in this game. So let's start making these things now. So we need like a constructioner. So an org thing. So okay, so let's start with a assembler. So maybe this one. Oh, auto builder. I don't think I've seen this one before. Ammo assembler. So this is the one we want, and we should be able to make this. So this. There we go. So is this the H2? It looks like the H2 thing, almost now, right now. So which way do we want it? So which way? So probably this way. Let's do it this way. So we need a power cell, possibly a battery. We need a base core as well. So computers, display, steel. So we ran out. We just used 2,000 metal there, 2,000 steel, and we've only got 5,000. So it's a nice little start to get a basic down. But you run out very quick, so you have to start getting mines and stuff. And thingy, the iron mine we just found will be super useful as well, because we're better to use that to thingy as well. So let's remake the steel plates that we're losing so fast. So okay, let's go here. Let's go to the displays. Let's go to computers. There we go. So it's still needs space to be bigger, truly. So let's move this thing back, as it's just too small. It is way too small, lads. You know, we need a little bit more room. Okay, I'm looking backwards. For whatever reason. There we go, so let's get the metal out. Let's get a lot of metal out. Probably about 1500 metal we truly need. There we go. That is enough already there. So let's build this out by this way. So I'm gonna build this, and I'm not gonna complete it because I don't think we got enough to do that, to truly complete it. But to just lay it down and have it down to outline the base. So this way, and that's the final bit. Just this way. There we go. Let's shave this down. So we've got the industrial thingy, so we could make a windmill now, I guess. So maybe I should build this part, I guess. So this, damn, I thought this was close to the wall, but it actually wasn't. I thought it was, you know, 1 block from the wall, but it's actually 2 blocks from the wall, which is why it seems so small in space now. Because I built this to 1 block from the wall. There we go. Let's do this, and now this bit we need for the windmill, to fit on it. We'll just do this. We'll fit a windmill on top of this thing. So right now we're trying to get back from where we were before. We got a little bit in the game. We had a basic base, but you know, we started on the resources. We had the vehicle that could fly with the wheels, and you know, we're trying to rebuild and get back there. As you know, we didn't play for about 7 days, and we lost our progress because we didn't have enough cores. But you know, it just makes you log on. You can save up to I think 30 days. So you can not play for 30 days. You know, if you're taking a break from it, and once you fill the core up to 30 days, I think, of inactivity when you max it out. So let's so that's done. So let's build a windmill. So we got some energy. Yeah, this thing's so huge. It's meant to be a small one, and look how big it is. That's meant to be small in this game's terminology, I guess. So there we go. Okay, so why is it actually stopping us there? Is it just because these aren't proper blocks? Or was I inside the zone? Might have been that I was inside the zone of it. Truly, as it's a big item. I need to step right back. I don't know why it's not letting me place it. I tried turning it around. Okay, so let's build more of these walls. At least one minimum. Okay, did we run out of steel plates again? No, okay, we didn't. Brilliant. So, let's see if we can get this windmill done now. Okay, it needs 1 block more. There we go, so let's Okay, we're missing grinders. That's why we can't build it, because we're missing the grinders. Now I know. So let's go around here. Let's go to this one. So let's go to grinders. So these like saw blade things, these things. We're 30. Let's go up there. There we go. We now have power to the base. A great premium for our race. Okay, so what do we need here? We need so grinders, computers, metal grids. All the metal grids are expensive. The metal grids were nightmares to get hold of before. So let's see if we can use them wisely, I guess, this time. So 250, we're already using loads of them doing this. So grinders. Steel. Okay, so construction comp, large steel tube, and motors, computers. See if we can remember that. It's your 4 different things. So let's go here, let's go to computers. So we'll take this place just in case as well. Computers, construction comp, small tubes, large tubes. I think that's all. Motors is the thing we left. There we go. Our windmill's not made, but there we go. We now have power to this station. Our first station we've built this life, or this existence. I've got the assembler, so we need the ore refinery. But I'm thinking to leave that aside, so it's not hard to fill up, I guess. So let's go into the silicon mine. You could also build miners and stuff, vehicles that will mine for you to make it easier. So let's possibly silicone. So we do need so we really need iron truly as well. So let's see what we can do. So where was this iron mine? So what I need to do is build a refinery. So let's go here, let's go to refinery. So 12-inch steel plates. This is going to take all our things, and we really do need this as well, because we run out of steel plates before we can make this. We're gonna have, we're gonna have problems, I guess, in some way. So let's do this. Let's do this. There. Got 9-inch steel plates. We need construction comp. So we've already gone through. Oh, I thought we lost a vehicle there. Now I got scared then. I thought that vehicle's long gone. There we go. It is driving. Let's just go over here. Let's stop here. There we go. Signals are switched off. Okay, so here we go. So now we need more steel is what I was looking for. Construction comp. There we go. There we go. Done. Refinery. So let's go up the mountain and let's look for the iron ore that we need. You know we're pretty much out of steel now. We've got about 300 steel plates to our name after building a bit of the base and getting as far as we've just currently got. So we're looking for an iron mine. Oh, we got that. We turned the signals off. I just remembered. The signals are off, so we didn't get to see if it was there. Oh, we got coal there. No way, we got coal as well. 2 coal deposits. Excellent. This place is perfect. We've got so many orgs around us already. We've got coal. We've got plenty more. We've got we should have iron somewhere. We've got 2 coals, silicone. It's literally everything we need right here. Ice. So there should be. So I'm going back up that hill. So I know there was a thing up there. So I'm looking for the base now. I can't find it. I knew there was an iron thing up there as we only drove a small while before we stopped, I guess. So we need to be careful as we might have lost our home as well. I definitely don't want to lose the home. Iron ore. There we go. As we haven't put a grid core on it yet as well. So let's so we found the iron. We need to find that base again. So where's that base gone? So we've got the iron ore. We're just looking for our little square base with a little windmill on it. Damn, we need to definitely put some lights on this base and also mark it out. We would definitely lose our base. So where's the silicone? Okay, I'm going to stop this vehicle, so let's stop this vehicle. Vehicle stopped, and let's put the parking brake on. Let's go look for this home. Damn, I can't see. We're seeing from the left. Yeah, low hydrogen. So low hydrogen, let's get the hydrogen out. There we go. Hydrogen out. It should help fuel us. Let's go down there. So let's go. So if we unpark. So I've already lost the base. I can't believe this. We went like 2 seconds away, and the base is gone. It's beautiful. We can get some light time here. As you know, it looked like it was going to go light, and then it just didn't. Iron. I really need my silicone. So we need to find the silicone to find it. Because that silicone was right next to it. I'm scared of going further away. There's a scary part as well. We're just finding mine after mine, iron after iron. We really need the silicone. Literally all I remember doing is just going slightly up a hill. We went slightly up a hill, we drove around some coal, and then we just instantly got lost. So I guess that's another thing to look out for is coal. Gonna put some lights on the base dam. The iron, we're getting tons of iron. Everywhere we drive, we're just seeing iron all over the place. But I am looking for my silicone, sir. As iron is super common. I just could never find silicone. Now I finally find silicone, I just lose the base instantly. Looks like the moon, the sun may be coming back up. Can I fly high enough in the atmosphere to see pure light? So let's try that. If I just fly upwards in the atmosphere, will I see pure light? Hey, we got the coal mines again. Just try flying high enough. Hey, we can see light. So where's his base? I wonder if you just fly a little high then, do you just see everything in the real Earth? If you can get off the ground at night time, would you be able to skim the Earth and see everything, I guess? Yeah, I found the base. There it is. Let's go back to the rover. So where's this rover? I'm sure it's underneath us. I just found the rover. It's this way. So we need to head backwards. How do you know? The rover should definitely have a tracker to it, so we shouldn't have to get too close to the rover for it to reveal itself. There it is. Okay, we gotta get super close. I had to get within 300 meters for that to reveal itself. We've got coal right here, so I'm gonna mark this as coal. So let's mark this on the map as coal. So save. So I need to save this, save. I think that's it actually. I think I just close this now. And that's it, saved. There should be a marker right on us, yet. There's a marker. So we need to head right, I believe. So let's fly up again. Actually I should check this, so let's fly up. So this way, okay, that way. So it is right. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's take a left. So we're going to make a call for the base first, and then we'll drive off once the base is safely down. So you know, I've had I started the base on the moon, and it all got deleted instantly or very quickly. You know, within like half an hour or something. So that was annoying one time. So here we go. Let's do this. Let's slow down. Slowing down. Let's go to the assembly. Let's craft these things. So we need iron, I think. So let's see if we got any iron. No, the server cleanup started, which means I might lose my stuff. So there we go. We need iron. There we go. Production. So I need these grid cores. So that can make grid cores out of this thing. That should work as well. These things, these are the things we need. So let's make loads of them. So let's take these three. Let's take this free and let's get a grid core down quickly before my base gets deleted. So we go grid to civilian core. This one. There we go, at least we started it. And you know that'll stop it getting deleted now. For like, you know, the next like 2 hours. And we'll get more, we'll make loads of these. So let's try and make loads of these. So let's go make as many as we can. So put more cores on it. And this is basically what saves your build. So we've got 1 day left. And this is why our base got deleted, because we stopped playing for a short while I was trying to fix the streaming, as the streaming wasn't working at all. As the connection wasn't stable enough, and it wasn't I got 90% drop frames as well. So you know, I don't know why. I was just trying to fix it for ages, and finally managed to fix it, and here we are. Finally, you know, playing a little, you know, in some decent, in okay, I guess, you know, okay, not the best connection, I guess. There we go. We've got 2 days left on the grid core, so we also need to do the base, the vehicle itself, and as well I'd like to go get thingy. So let's mark the base. Let's mark this base right this second. There we go. That's marked. So we're looking for iron now. So we just need iron. And with iron, we should be able to make a lot more things. So the mines that we found, the iron ones. So we get an iron mine right now, we'll do super well with an iron mine. The iron mine is what we need to progress right now. To make more of them steel plates, which we've already got, you know, a little bit of. You've only got like 300 steel plates left out of 5,000. We've already gone through a whole supply of 5,000 steel plates. So you know you get a very basic start, which is good. You know it's kind of good because you know you don't want, you know, as you know you actually have some room to play, I guess. So you know it's actually a good thing, I'd say, to have, you know, the amount of resources we have. I guess, you know, it's done some decent balancing with how much resources you get. There we go, we made it to the iron. So is that K? So how much liters is in this thingy? So we are almost full here. We can only take about one more inventory, like 1.25 inventory more, and then we're already full. So we need to travel back home. Unless we build more cargo, we could build a second cargo box, I guess, is the only other thing we could do, truly. Which is probably going to be, you know, if we build another cargo box, it's probably highly needed anyway. The thing is, we need metal grids though, and the metal grids are very expensive. You need cobalt. So there we go. Let's go into this thing. Okay, it all went in there. Did all that go into there? 75,000. Okay, we can fit like 2 more inventories, it looks like. As you were better to carry some ourselves anyway. But we're seeing we can build another cargo anyway as well, on top of it. Because you know this is not right. It's not as much as you think. 13k sounds like a lot, but it's not actually that much. It's not as much as you would think. 13k when it turns into ingots, and how much you actually get from it is not as much. It's not even that much. How much you actually get from it, how many steel plates you can produce from it. So let's say we can make the better cargo now. So let's look for this cargo. So we need probably small. So this one, motor, metal grids, volume extender, interior plates, construction comp, interior plates, metal grid. So I make this one. Let's make this cargo. Here we go. So, okay, that. There we go. Okay, this is the wrong cargo, I think. It's a small cargo, so I need cargo as big as the other one. So what is it called? It might be called large cargo then. So let's check this one. Depends how big this one is. I don't want this cargo. As this one. Okay, it's large cargo, so let's make a large cargo. As we can probably fit it on the ship. So cargo, and then we can bring more iron ores back all at once. Okay, so let's to large cargo. Small, large. So this volume extender, screw, display. So I made this one. This one shall be fit for us today. There we go. I think this is the one we had before as well, which is actually really useful. So let's put this one right in the back on this extra space we've got. There we go. Displays, motors, extenders. So display, motors, extenders. So display. We need these as well to. So let's make this thing last. This vehicle. It's now got 2 days on it. Brilliant. So motors. This one, screws, these things, display, computers, this one, small, interior plates, we need a lot of them. Okay, so here we go. We're going to need construction comp and screws. So construction comp and then screws. So screws here. Construction comp. There we go. Cargo made. Let's go put this stuff back. Anything that's going to weigh us down too much. Okay, so here we go. Let's go back in that mine and we can start filling this thing up. Let's see how much cargo thing this has got as well. So how much cargo does this one have? So this inventory has 62,000 litres. So that's brilliant. 62,000, which is almost as much as that one. So we're better to do about 12, probably 12 trips into it. 12 to 18 trips of ore. Ugh. There we go. Okay, there we go. So put this. So we've got 17. We can carry 17 miles, 17k ore. So I'm gonna open this up on the screen a bit more. Okay, here we go. Brilliant. Okay, let's get right back on the game. Okay, let's go up. There we go. So one day we'll hopefully have a proper miner. I tried making a miner, it fell into the hole and then got stuck. But you know, hopefully one day we're better to have a good mine, a good miner, a good mining vehicle that'll be able to mine super fast and get us loads of ore straight away or super fast. Put a cargo on the back. Okay, landed back in the hole. There we go. And let's. So you know, this start is a bit tedious, but when you start flying around and stuff, it gets a lot more funner to actually play this game. When you just get the basics done, get some of the basic resources, and get into flying around and flying into space. We are not space worthy yet. We've got to know flightable ship. But one day we will. So you know, I'm just doing the tedious stuff, which this is super tedious. Just to get all this ore, get it started, get a decent amount of ore going. And you know, it's tedious without the building a massive a miner. I guess it takes a very long time without the miner, a vehicle miner, that is. But we'll get there very soon. We need to think out how to get cobalt. We need to make loads of money. So we need to make a decent amount of money so we can get cobalt. There's also shops and NPCs that also are in the game. So I'm going to take this, so in like 3 more journeys, we're going to take this and take it to the refinery. As we need to gain some days, so when we get on with it, on the civilian core, so we don't delete the stuff like what happened last time. So 2 more journeys, and we'll be getting out of here. To go probably mine some silicone or whatever it is. We might make a miner as well. I might attempt to make another miner. But we may also need to get the miner. We may also need a jet thrusters and stuff so we can reflip it back up, and fly back out the thing when it gets stuck. So this is the final event before we return home. Let's return home right now. So field. So where have we got to go for home? So home is green. Okay, there we go. This thing's lost a lot of speed. Because of the weight, it seems to have lost a lot of speed. But you know what I was saying? I was saying this, I was recording stuff and I said they should integrate pulley systems, as pulley systems would be really cool for this game. You know, you get stuck in a hole, you can pull yourself out. Some very basic technology as well. It means that the basic level you could also be more effective at the base level, being able to pull stuff. If your engine's strong enough, if you've got a strong enough vehicle to pull stuff out of holes and stuff. As you know, you saw I hold the pulling myself out the hole. How long it took like half an hour to even get myself out the hole. At the little hole, it's only a little hole as well. Just each wheel was slightly low in the in a hole each, and it took like half an hour to get us out of there. So imagine a pulley system where we could pull our vehicles out of stuff. So okay, let's do this. So let's start putting this in the thingy. So let's bring this closer, as this is probably the smartest thing to do. Let's bring it close, super close, so we don't have to run too far. Why am I struggling to drive now? What have I done? What have I done to make you? Da-na-na-na-na-na. What have I done to make you hurt? Na 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 na. Okay, here we go. Let's get these ores in. And let's start the smelting process. Does it smelt automatically? Okay, we may need power to this thing. Which we've got the windmill, we may just need the battery then. Let's stop this moving away. We got 17k. Let's put this in. So do we need to go on production to make these happen? Apparently not. So I truly don't know if it's just energy. We might just need a battery. So if I just make a nano battery for now, just to get this working. So slim battery, nano battery, here we go. So nano battery again. I think this is enough to get this base going. Oh damn, you can't use it on the thingy, so battery. So I might try slim battery. There we go. Okay, so this. Okay, so this can't go in it, so I need a small battery. This one is probably the one we need. The square one. Okay, so I picked the wrong one. Here we go. So battery can go right here, I guess. So power cell, computers, steel plates. What was that red thing actually? Okay, steel plates. computer, and power cells. So this is producing. So let's go back in there. Let's go into this bit is what I'm looking for. So steel plates. The steel plates. Have we got any? That is. So do we have none steel plates? Construction comp power cells is what I remember. So power cells, 120 of them. So we need I think that was it. So construction comp, there's one more. I think computers, possibly displays we get as well, as that's normally an important one. Steel plates, we need 15 steel plates. So I'm gonna have to grind down some stuff to get 15 steel plates. So we just need 15 steel plates. Have I got none? Okay, so we should be able to produce some. So let's go to production. Let's go to components. So we need to produce 15 steel plates. There we go. There we go. Let's go down here. Let's go to there we go, the battery. There we go. Okay, so steel plates. It still says I ain't got the steel plates. Okay, we need to make some more steel plates, as it's requiring 60. It looks like it says 15, but it was really requiring 60. Okay, we're still missing plates somehow. Let's go get more. But we might have to put the iron in the thingy. So is this going to start producing? As the battery is now functional, as you can see there. So is this producing iron? If this is producing iron, we can start making more at a time. Okay, so it's produced a little bit. So we can now put this in here and start producing a larger amount of stuff. So production, let's go steel plates. There we go, we finally got some steel plates, hopefully assembling. So I am waiting for this to start up. Right, it started. Have we just not turned this on yet? So control panel on. On. There we go, start production. So we should be able to take these steel plates out here now and build this up. Now it's completely fixed. So we're getting somewhere fast. We're doing super well. We're getting somewhere super fast, I guess. So I'm going to move the camera a little bit, so it's probably more seeable. There we go. So let's go to here. Let's go to here. This. There we go. Well, it's a bit of inventory maybe, but it should be super good now. In a good place, I guess. There we go. That should be better. Hopefully. Let's get this open and it should move. It does. Okay, so we've got batteries, we've got this refiner going. Let's keep getting these supplies out. There we go, supplies out. This. So I guess what I could do is dock. If I dock to the house, dock to this place, I can easily move this metal around so I don't have to keep going into the inventories. So you know, a big thing I could do is build a conveyor belt system, and then link it up to the base, to all the items, the refinery, the other thing, assembler. And as long as I hook it up to the assembler and the other things, we should be able to get it working, I guess. There we go. So we got silicone just below the house. So things we may need is copper, silicone. So the big one is cobalt. Cobalt truly is the main thing that we need. So I'm thinking if I go up to the space station, what I can do there. So we've got silicone. Could I sell some silicone items as well? Maybe motors or something, if they are thingy. But I need copper as well, I think, for the motors. So let's go on a little drive. Let's get the rest of this done all out. Let's get that bit out of here, this front bit. There should be more in this bit, I'm pretty sure. So we've got ice. Okay, I've motored it all into ores, which is brilliant. So I don't need, okay, I might need to cover this base before I do this actually as well. So let's make loads and loads of thingies. Let's cover this base up before, so we don't lose. So I don't know, I'm 100% sure people can steal stuff from the base yet as it's PvE, but they might be able to generally steal stuff, which could be a problem for us, I guess. So we're making some plates, make some of these large things, we'll make some of these. And construction copper is needed a lot as well. So with what we're making, we could actually we might be able to use a lot more. But anyway, I'm going to go toilet quickly and come straight back as I need toilet. go. We are back. So we got the mystery boxes we could open up. So I might open some mystery boxes. I hope we get coolant so we can make some flying stuff. 10 robotics, 10 robotics. Hey, we got some coolant. There we go. Just what we need. We've got one more box left. Coolant, please. And we've got stabilizers and platinum ingots. Okay. So these, we're gonna need a lot of steel plates for to get this base surrounded. But surely we might be good, making sure we get more thingies. So this is still not gonna be enough for this base. As you know, 20 plates per one goes so quick. You know, this is only enough to do half the base. Truly. So let's do this. Let's put the samplers on so we can float around and make this super easily. And there's loads of traders on the map, so it's really cool to use the traders when we do. But I think we're was out of metal, and we've only done a quarter of the base. We did a quarter of the base and already out of metal through 800 fees. So we might have to go back to that iron mine and keep mining, as you know, we just don't have that much. You think it's a lot, but when you actually thingy, it's not that much. So I was thinking to leave. So if I like do this, I can leave this open and like that, and make it so I can park the vehicle up and get the metal in the base super easily.
Energy low.
So we're out of metal again, that quickly, 400 gone, and you can see how quick this we run out. So you think it's a lot, and then it just disappears so quick. That 100, like 200k we mined, 200k to to already be probably like a 30% for a stash that we just mined. But you can make miners that could mine a lot faster as well, which is super cool to make. That's probably as much as we need to do this. So inventory, let's see how much it's got. 600 more. We've got 50k left. About 9k in here. So we need a conveyor belt to get these together. Fits the car perfectly. This does. Okay. Beautiful base we've got coming along here. So I am looking to get a better camera very soon, in the next like 5 months. As well, you know, I've been thinking about it for years, but you know, things have just got in the way. A lot of things have just got in the way of me getting it. I got AC for one, which you know the days was so hot, it was boiling hot, just roasting in the heat, with no airflow, which was horrible. So I got that a while back, and I'm gonna do driving very soon, hopefully, and finally get that done. As you know, driving has been a big, just a big barrier. Just getting into it and getting out there to get it done. It's just been very long, you know. And then I kept running out of money to afford the lessons in the first place. I kept saving up a little bit, and then having enough. And then when I came round to it, I'd try to do something, and something would pop up that would stop me from driving in the first place. So let's grab all this stuff, these power cores and stuff. Let's put them inside the vehicle. The coolant's super cool. I really love the coolant. Okay, so let's put these screws away. Let's use our mystery box. There we've got robotics done. Not as, you know, not as good as coolant, I guess. Let's go get more of these the metal out. Let's go and put these ores in as well. As production has already stopped. Why is it making interior plates when steel plates are right here to make? But the steel plates was first, and it's not making the steel plates. Is weird. You know, it's been making interior plates when there's still 22 productions of steel plates, or the interior plates when there is 22 production of steel plates. Did I run out of batteries or something? Okay, the battery's running out. I think that's where it's going. We haven't got enough power generated. So if I could hook the car up to it. I'm trying to think how to do this. So all I got to do is put a landing pad. So if I put a landing pad, I could easily hook the car up to it. So let's go to this, drive it forward a little bit. Stop this. So let's see if we can hook the car up to it. Okay, so let's get off this thing and let's so here we go. Let's go to conveyors, the conveyor bolts, production. So this. So we need a landing feet for our vehicle. So this thing, so this one. So I put one there. So actually I should stick this out more. So let's grind this. Now let's put it on there. Like that. Now we need one for the base. I'm pretty sure. So okay, let's get one for the base. So the inlets. So let's just double check what this does, by the way. Inlet. Insect. So insect connector. This thing. Drive the car forward a little bit. There we go. The steel plates computers, steel plates computers. So this one, I think I need it to be a different one. It's the praying, so inset. So let's go to here, let's go to, so maybe it's utility, possibly. So convey, so this thing as well, conveyors. So I think this thing possibly. Conveyor tube. So I think it might be this one. So if I grind this one off, I don't think it's this one. It's this one possibly. So this one, then this one, and then this. So not that. So this. Here we go. This one. That one. There we go. And this. So computers. So what do we need for these things? We need tubes, so we need computers. So computers and computers and steel. Okay, so let's go get the steel. Let's go get the computers. Computers right here. Let's go get steel now. There we go. Now I just need this to convey to this. So I go here. So freeway conveyor right here, this one, so we need it like that. Interior plates we need. So I'm looking for the straight ones now. Or the bend. I need the corner one. The corner ones are what I'm looking for. So I don't want a freeway, I just need one. This is a freeway, not freeway. Not freeway. So this way. The motors, construction comp motors. There we go. Beautiful. So the rest of this could be covered now, I believe. So there we go. This. There we go. Now we should be able to connect to this thing, I believe. So let's turn these things on. There we go. So I need to make some small pipes from the cargo bay to the thingy, which should be super easily. There we go. So we're ready to shape this down again. As you know, it's slightly a bit wrong. So this, So there we go. Let's do this again. And you know we're almost finished here. Damn. So you know it just takes a lot of time to build these things, to get them built. And you know the first one took me like 6 hours to build a drivable vehicle. So I'm getting better all the time by doing this. So if I do this and this. So, there we go. So this. So let's make some conveyor tubes. Straight ones. There we go. So let's see if this connects up. We might have to go into this thing. Okay, that's okay. We'll grind this. No, it fell off. Okay, let's do that again. And this here. So we might need some T-bend. Okay, so that it'd be alright actually. So if I do this, so let's do it. So we ain't got to do it later. So we'll just add another one. So we ain't got to do it later, basically. So this one, we need this one to a curved one, like this. Then we need this one. There we go. So this might fall off again, damn. I really don't want it to fall off. So let's build around this thing. As I need to change this one block down there. There we go. Let's build this way up. No, it fell out again. It still fell out. Okay, we just gotta make sure we get it right this time, I guess. So let's do this one. So let's do. So we need a one that turns downwards. This one down. Straight one. That one. This one. This one. So this one and the bend one this way, turn it around, and there we go. This one. I thought the whole thing vanished then. My gosh. There we go. There we go. That is done. So now we just got to connect up to the other box. So I'm trying to think. Is it going to be needed to... Because you know once we do it, it'll be done. So what's up here? Do I have a cargo? So is this a door? That's what I need to know. Has only the actual door to it. So there's probably one on the top. So let's destroy this signal. This thing, this antennae.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
So let's do this and let's get it out of the way so it's done. And this should be super easy. So we just need it to go this way possibly. Yeah, we need it to go straight up instead. So straight up by one. Forwards. Sideways. Forward. Forward. Sideways. Sideways. So we're looking for a way to get this, so only for the top. I mean, we could do it possibly here. We should probably keep this, so not do it too low so we can fit some more stuff on it, which will allow us to build more stuff. You know, like engines and stuff and base for cars and stuff. So let's go here. Let's build a bit more track for this. This one. This one. This one. This one. We need the bend. One direction. And a bend the other direction. And this should be it, hopefully. Hopefully this is it. Let's connect all this up. We can build it bigger if it's needed in the future, but this should be it for now. This should make it super easy for us to get the ores inside the inside basically. So I wonder if I've got to go to the top. As it's not green, so I might have to go to the top to a small thingy rather than the big one. So you're not interested in science there that I've just learned from that it's got to be to the right size connector. So let's slice this across. Let's go upwards. Let's go around. Let's go upwards. Let's go up, around. So we need straight tubes. So up, round, straight, straight, and downwards. There we go. There we go. Okay, brilliant. That's it. Done. We're done here. Thing connected up, and this is going to hold when we start fueling it for other things, the other things that you can fuel for, I guess. So we could do it a bit straighter, I guess, but it should be okay as it is. As I'm going to leave it like this for now. So let's go to the front. Let's connect this thing up. Let's connect it to the base. There we go. So let's dock. If we can. Yeah, there we go. We may be able to go in all the inventories now. So I am looking for if it's connecting right to the ship, which we've got a small problem here. I think it's got to turn green, so I'm just wondering how to turn this green now. So let's do this. If I do this, so I don't know if I need a small one as well. And this, as that might be the only thing we're missing. So I'm about to change it for the little one. So let's delete this one. And let's change it for a small one. So we're looking for so this one, but we're looking for the smaller one. Maybe this one. Got the base one. So this one, let's go back to this one. So done. So in sets. This one, a small one, or this one. Let's try this one. Not that one. Or the small one. Must be the small one then, I guess. Yeah, this one. This is the one we're looking for. There we go. That. Really hope this works now. This should really work. Let's go. Parking off. The only thing I forgot to do is turn it on. There we go. We got it popped up. Now we should be able to go in the inventories. So yeah, it's a very drawn out game. You can, you spend hours, literally hours making ships, planes and cars and stuff. So it's kind of insane. I've been waiting to stream this for such a long time, as I was loving the game so much. I was loving it so much, but then I didn't play for 5 days, and it deleted all my stuff because I didn't have enough civilian core tokens to thingy, which are easy to make. It just means it just means you got to play every like 30 days or something, once every 30 days to top it up. But yeah, here we are trying to build back to where we were before, and we're making really good progress, some super fast progress. So I'm super happy about this. So let's carry on building. Let's see if we can get any further. We might be able to make a thruster and stuff. I don't know if to take a break as well in in a short time. Take a break and stream a bit later on. It's been 3 hours already. I need to eat as well. I'm starving. So I don't know if to take a bit of a break, make some chips, sit down, lay down a bit, look at some stuff, and then come back to this. As we've done loads, we've done so much progress. We've built this whole base. So in 3 hours, we've built. So let's jump off this thing. In 3 hours, we've built this whole base. We've done some mining, loads of mining. We've found 2 mines, and so okay, we're still in the doorway here as well. And yeah, I guess we built this assembler and stuff, and this working base. And we've also built this working vehicle, which it just takes a very long time. And like I said, it took me literally like 6 hours to build my first car, and literally like 2 days to build my first flyable. So getting faster at it, which is super awesome to be doing. So let's see what's in there. Do we have some more? So yeah, I guess I'm gonna take a break in a bit. I'm just gonna do a few little things, take a break, probably come back in like an hour and a half or something, and stream some more. Then I guess. So we're out of ores, it looks like, as there's no more ores in this. We had 400 more industrial things and then we ran out, literally. So if we connect these two up, we can also make this connect to this as well. Connect to this resource, to the assembler. So anyway, let's so I filled that up. Let's do a production, and then I might call it, a short break there, so I can just eat and stuff and drink and stuff like that. For now, I still ain't got a camera, so I can't carry anything around or anything like that. But when I get a camera, maybe I carry it around my home and could do some stuff. But it's not much to do apart from game, I guess. So yeah, here we go. Let's make some of these steel plates, and off we go. I'm gonna probably so let's just do this first. So let's just so what is wrong with this? Is this producing or what? Okay, it seems the battery. I know the batteries are in this base. I'd love to charge this base up if I could. So let's go here. Let's see if we can charge this base up, charge up the battery. So if I make the battery, so there should be a small battery. First time I made it up. Okay, should be a battery somewhere. So there should be a small battery. To this thing. Let's see if we can apply some to charge mode, recharge. There we go. Now it should start sucking power, hopefully from the possibly from the vehicle as well, as I've got it on charge mode, fully charged in 1 hour, which that's going to allow these things to run if it's going to get the energy it needs to run, I guess. So I don't know why this isn't producing, as we've got everything we need, unless I'm on disassemble mode. Definitely on assemble mode. Because I've got disassemble. Why is this disabled? So we need 155k to make this. So I don't know why this is disabled for. Oops, I've actually deleted it. As I'm sure I put their metal on, unless someone's stealing my metal. I just grabbed all this metal, 30k. Has it gone? Okay, it's definitely in here. Industrial assembler. Metal's definitely in there. For some reason it's not producing. Is it this? So disable. Disable. Repeat mode. So why isn't it producing anymore? What the hell's going on? The battery's low. This battery, so can I do something to charge this battery up? This seems to be working fine. Is it because I put on recharge mode? Let's check the recharge. If we turn it off to recharge mode, will it start thinking again? So has it started production? Hasn't started production. So unless you can't connect vehicles up and make stuff at the same time. So let's disconnect that vehicle and let's see if this starts up again. So does this start up again? Start the check. Setting going, but iron ingots. Let's take these out just in case. Still not doing it. As I definitely need more steel plates. And when I lock this base up, I need more steel plates. So let's lock this door. So let's do this one. Did that, did that. So let's get the door. Auto close door. Put this in. Do this up. So computers and construction comp. And then I guess no one ever stole from my driver thing, this drivable thing. So maybe they can't steal from it until I'm in PvP. So I guess that's probably a good sign to about the game. So let's go to construction comp is what we need. There we go, construction comp. There we go. There we go. So where are our steel plates? We need to. I'm trying to use all the steel plates because we're gridlocked right now, and we don't. Okay, so did I take this out? So it's definitely in the industrial assembler. Definitely in the industrial assembler. So it's just why this isn't working. Does it need power? Conveyors? Well, I definitely won't be able to afford to get it to. Thingy. So let's see if we can turn this thing on. That might be what we're doing wrong. Maybe it just needs to turn it on. Okay, it just needed to turn it on. That's all it was. Brilliant. I'm just gonna build the space up, take a break, and come back on in an hour or so. After food and stuff. So why is this? Yeah, because it's okay. Now I see. I'm just I guess I could sit closer next time or later on. I shouldn't use all the metal. It's probably a good idea as well. It's just not use all the metal straight away. We need a decent amount, a good like a good like 5k, so we can make anything that pops up in the need. Okay, let's see if we can. There we go, repaired. And after that's it, we can now take a bit of a break. On this game, we've done so much. We've got the car running, we've got the base running in 3 hours. So I'm super happy with what we've done, as it took 6 hours to build my first car that we lost instantly. Before I didn't mention, I recorded this and did stream it, but you know, it's just recorded, ready to be made into a video, I guess. So here we go, we've got this stuff. So this, as long as the base is blocked off, I am happy. So we've got these few blocks here. So like 2 blocks more, and then off we go. I'm going to cancel some of the queues, and so we don't use all the steel at once. That's why we need to charge the batteries, I think, as the battery is completely flat on this base. So giving it a break would actually be beneficial to let the batteries charge. There we go. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's everything. I think everything's blocked off. So I'm just gonna, so the vehicle definitely has a civilian core on it. 2 days. And you know, we're hopefully be back in just a very short time, in about an hour after I eat. About 2 hours max, I'd say. 2.5 hours max, and hopefully we'll play some more. So let's stop these queues, and then let's there we go. Just stop these queues altogether, if I could. There we go, and off we go. And I guess that's it. That's it for the stream for now. We're gonna hopefully play some more in about 2.5 hours max, and you know, hopefully the stream will be on by then, and we'll play some more. And I'm glad, you know, I'm really glad that the streaming has sorted itself out a large amount. It's not perfect, but it's from what I was getting before. I was getting literally like three frames every few minutes, so it sorted itself out so much with the new settings. So yeah, I guess here we go. I'm gonna log off now and close the stream and let it catch up and go eat. So I'll see you then.